Today we're trying the viral cottage cheese chips. So I'm scooping out a little bit of cottage cheese with my cookie scoop and placing it on a parchment paper lined tray. I saw a recipe for these viral one ingredient high protein chips. So I wanted to try them out and see if they actually work and if they actually taste good. That was my oven preheating. So my oven is at 350. I actually have it on the air fryer setting. So you could make these in the air fryer or the oven. If you're using the regular oven, I would say put your oven at 400. Now I'm just going to gently kind of flatten these a little bit. So I'm using about a teaspoon or two per chip. You can obviously make them whatever size you want. So you can leave these chips as is, but I'm gonna add a little bit of bagel seasoning on top of each one. I think it will add really good flavor. So I guess these are technically 2 ingredient chips, but if you leave out the bagel seasoning, then they're 1 ingredient. I love cottage cheese and I love everything bagels, so I think this is gonna be a good combination as long as they work. So I'm gonna place these in the oven until they get nice and golden brown and crispy, and then we'll try them out. So like I said, my oven is at 350 on the air fry setting. If you're just using the regular bake setting on the oven, I would put them at 400, but we're just gonna let them bake until they get nice and crispy and golden brown. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. And as you can see, these are nice and golden brown around the edges, maybe just a little bit too much on these edges, but we'll let these cool and then we will try our cottage cheese chips. All right, guys, our chips have cooled. I know what you're probably thinking. They don't look that great, but what's gonna matter is how they taste. And look at how crispy they turned out. So I'm just gonna gently use a spatula to remove the chips from my parchment paper, and then we will try them out. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of have high hopes for these. So I'm just gonna add them to my plate here. Okay, I feel like these actually look pretty good. They're nice and crispy. So I made a little dip here. I feel like these would be good in ranch, but I made just a little kind of like Chipotle ranch. So I'm gonna dip, well, actually let's try it first without the dip just to see, and then we'll try it with the dip. So here we go. Our 1 ingredient cottage cheese chips that are low carb, high protein, grain-free, gluten-free, all of that kind of stuff. So let's see how they turned out. Okay, they're actually pretty good. I really like the bagel seasoning on top. They have a little bit of a cheesy flavor. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm a fan. So let's try it in our dip. As skeptical as I was, I'm gonna call this recipe a win. I actually really like them.